everybody, Tim here, doing another Saber review video. Today is going to be about the Saberforge Sinister Prophecy. This is my latest Saber purchase. It was a part of the Saberforge flash sale that they were having going on there. A couple of the elite tier Sabers were on sale, 50% off. So I went ahead and picked up this guy. And again, it's the Sinister Prophecy from Saberforge. I got the weathered finish, what you can see here. There's a standard finish, which is silver and black, I believe. And then this one, the weathered. The LED is a 12-watt frost white LED. And it was a toss-up. They have a lot of different colors to choose from, so I just thought this one looked pretty cool. Didn't really know what it would look like. All they had on their website was the regular white, which I'm assuming is different than the frost white. But I decided to go with this one, and it certainly paid off. It's a bluish white, and I'll show you guys later in the video when I put the blade in and get it all lit up. A couple of features about the Saber. Windowed areas here and here, as well as a little space in the emitter there. Also to note, these edges on both sides and on this side, and these guys especially, very, very sharp. A little bit on this end of the pommel, or hilt, I guess. This is the pommel on the inside. Anyways, very sharp. Not entirely sure why Saberforge didn't take an extra 20 seconds to sand those sharp areas down just a hair. But they're a pretty big company that pushes sabers out relatively quickly, so I will deal with it. Moving on, it is a 18650 rechargeable battery inside, and I will show you. The pommel is a little bit challenging to get to just because you can't reach your fingers around it because it's in there pretty good. So I just stick a finger in and twist it off that way. Comes off relatively easily. It's about 4 threads, so it's pretty short and a lot of room for sound, which I do not have, which is the other thing I was going to state. This is the stunt version, warrior tier, I believe they call it. Color only. So the Saber itself was $75, normally $150, I believe, part of their flash sale, and then an extra $100 was added to that to add the light. So that was all I could really work with, so that's what I got. And let me show you in here. So there's a little Velcro strap. Pull the strap out ever so carefully as to not rip any components out. There's the battery. Pretty bulky battery. Like I said, 18650 rechargeable battery. Something pretty major to note about the battery. I received it, opened it up, turned it on, you know, ooh and ah over the Saber, and decided to put the battery on the charger that was provided by Saberforge. Let me put this back on and I'll show you. This guy here. So it comes with this charger. It's a wall charger. Unfolds there. It's got a little LED light, and while it's plugged in, it blinks red, and when it's done, it's solid green. I put the battery on the charger, and it was red. Red and red and red and red and red and red. 24 hours later, it was green. I was a little bit worried that the battery was a dud, but upon further inspection, I guess it takes a while for the first charge to be completed. Another thing to note, that this particular charger doesn't put out a whole lot of power, a whole lot of juice to the battery. So a couple people recommended that I invest in a smart charger. It's like the brand is Nightcore. It's the Nightcore i2 charger, and so that one was pretty highly recommended for this specific battery type. Okay, let's see. What else do I want to say? 13 inches long from here to here. So it's a pretty lengthy saber. Not too short, not too long. I have an Ultra Saber's Raven, Raven. Um, it's pretty long. 17 inches, I want to say, with the claws. So, yeah, it's long. This one feels good, though. Feels good in one hand. It could be a one-handed saber or two, depending on how big your hands are. I'm about 6 feet tall, so my hands are relatively large. But yeah. So with the saber comes the CoverTech knob, blade plug as well, and then in the package you get the little wrench, the charger, and your choice of 24-inch, 32, and 37, I believe. I went with the 37-inch Infinity V4 blade, threaded tip so that it stays on during dueling, which is always good. Yeah, Infinity V4 37-inch blade. That was the longest one they had available. And so here you see the screw right in there is holding the blade plug in. Just give that a couple spins. That pops right out. Here's the blade plug. Pretty fancy design, although a lot of light comes through there. It is very, very blinding, but pretty cool nonetheless. Okay. There's that in there. Let's see, what else? Customer service, I guess as expected, on their website it says allow 2 to 3 business days to hear back from them. I emailed once about a question I had. 2 days I got a response, responded to that response, and then got another response in 2 more days. So that was a little bit annoying, but I mean, that's what they say, so I guess I can't complain too much. I ordered this saber on a Monday and received it the following Monday. So just a week is all I had to wait, really. Shipping was $25. I am located in Washington. Saberforge is in Oregon City, Oregon, which is like a 4, maybe 5-hour drive from where I'm at. $25 to ship this seems a little bit pricey. I know that Ultra Sabers in Texas charges like $20 to $22, I think was the most I paid, all the way from Texas, and their boxes are just as long as Saberforge's. So that was not too bad for me. I just thought I'd point that out. All right, let's fire it on. Oh yeah, the switch. Just a little tiny button, nothing too fancy. I don't know how much I like it over the Ultra Saber's guarded switch. I think I like this one pretty well, though. It feels good in the hand. Although if you bump it, the light will come on. But I mean, it is a button, so. All right, let's show you. Frost White, here it is. Ooh, very nice. Very bright. So the other thing is when I first got it and turned it on, it wasn't as bright as I thought it would be. And as soon as I charged this battery up for 24 hours, it was much brighter. And I'm not sure how well you can see that, but because the blade film doesn't go all the way to the end of the blade, a little more light shines through the bottom of the blade here, and then here it's a little bit dimmer with that fusion film or whatever they call it. So a little bit brighter at the base, but still bright all the way to the end, even through the tip. All right, and I'm going to turn the lights off and see how well it looks in the dark. Okay, so turn the lights off. It's about 3:12 in the afternoon right now, so there's some light shining in. Turn off all the lights, though. Close the blinds. Well, let's see how we can do here. Look at that. Nice and bright. You can see it reflecting on the wall there, lighting up the Max Rebo band and the map of Middle Earth over there. Yeah, very bright. Very bright. I don't know if you can see, there's a little bit of a blue hue to it with that frosty white color, but oh man, it is just gorgeous. I love it. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's take this back out. Talk just a little bit more about it. Not too many Sinister Prophecy videos on YouTube. I did some searching and tried to find out if I really wanted this saber. But yeah, not a lot of review videos. I think it's a really cool saber, and for people who are looking to start out collecting, I think it's a great first saber. It's even better when you can find it on a sale. Normally it's about $150, and then you add 100 more for light, so you're looking at $250 plus if you want a belt clip and shipping also. So it goes up and up and up. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty impressed with Saberforge. I like the saber. I like how quickly I got it. I like the color, the brightness of the color. Pretty sharp edges that I'm not too wild about. But overall, I am impressed, and it seems very durable. The hilt itself, along with the V4 blade. I don't know if you can see how thick it is, but similar to Ultra Saber's heavy grade blade. Very thick, very durable. I'm sure this would stand up just fine in dueling circumstances. And I'll probably do a video later on to show comparisons for durability. And another option I opted for was the belt clip. It's part of the cover text system. And reading a little bit further, the sabers are included, the cover tech wheel, is included with the sabers. So you pay 10 extra for this little belt clip here. And I wasn't expecting this one exactly. Ultra Saber's belt clips are like this, roughly, with just the space for the knob to slide in. A little bit different because this one doesn't lock in like Ultra Saber's, so if you happen to fly upside down, that'll come off, but I don't intend doing anything upside down, so I guess I'm covered. What I do really like is this guy right here. It's a little space for a D-ring saber to hang, which is sweet. I was asking around where in the world I can find a clip to hang a D-ring saber because I'm getting a couple commissioned sabers soon, hopefully, and they will have D-rings that I will want to hang on my belt so I can look sweet. Yeah, so there's that. Simple enough though. $10 extra for this. So it was my whole entire order was $185 before shipping. Just hangs on there pretty nicely. It does swing around a little bit. And then when you want, you just pull it right off. And I think that's all I have to show you guys today. So hope you enjoy. Saberforge, Sinister Prophecy, Frost White, extremely bright. I'm sure it'd be great with sound. The pommel is very well vented. The buttons, of course, will be a little bit different with sound. Overall, 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend it. If you have the money, go out and buy it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, follow the channel. I will hopefully be getting out more videos soon. Thanks for watching.